As for your correction, you were asking about why did they pull back. Maybe you're not. You're probably new to my channel. If you come to my channel, I have a YouTube page. And on my YouTube page, a lot of the content from these VODs gets highlighted and uploaded to the YouTube. We have over 722 videos now. Isn't that crazy? We have videos talking about crypto, commodities, Forex, ETFs, technical indicators, international investing, full circle investing, right? We even have like a playlist called, where is it? Where is it? I'm blind. That time we shorted. And this is a great playlist for you to look at because you're asking about 2022 and what happened in 20. Why would SAP have pulled back during 2022? Well, was it maybe that all major market indexes from North America, Asia, and Europe had major pullbacks throughout 2022? What a coincidence. So this playlist is full of a bunch of trade recap videos that talk about various trades that we have made that elapsed over the time period of 2021 and 2022. And it's a great place to look if you want to learn about various different trades that happened during this time period. Like, for example, here's a short we made on natural gas, right? Remember when natural gas was at $9.28? We put in a projection. It would come all the way down to $2. Let's skip ahead in the video a little bit. Let's go a little bit further in the video. Came all the way down, $2.54, the exact same chart. I highly recommend looking at this playlist if you'd like to learn more about this. Like, we really do this, dude. There's not really many people who move like me. Exactly, right? So it's quite obvious. You kind of knew the answer to your question. Just talking specifically about the stock you were looking at. Well, there's a lot of correlation, right? Like, to just micro a singular company is naive. Is you can't just look at one company and form a well-rounded analysis, right? You got to look at these global macro things. Like when you're working on your finance degree, they're gonna ask you to take micro, and they're gonna ask you to take macro. And there were a lot of macro circumstances that resulted in not just this one company having a pullback, but all of them. COVID. COVID was prior to 20. COVID, the market grew over 100% during COVID. So definitely not COVID. I don't train long term like you, to be honest. Yeah, not many people do. I mainly look at monthly and weekly time frames. I let my money work for me. It makes sense, though. It would make sense that a lot of stocks are, yeah, exactly. So if you're interested in short type positions, I highly recommend watching this playlist. There's a lot you could learn from this playlist. Like, let's say Bitcoin, right? Way back in 2021, we made a video when Bitcoin was at 60K. What happened after this? We put in a bearish projection down to a price point. This is the market cap, but that's the top of this is 60K. The bottom is like 15K. It's basically spot on, right? So we put in this projection. We revisited it 11 months ago. So in 2021, we made the original video. I've been doing this a long time. I've seen a lot, right? I've seen a lot. And again, look, it's the exact same chart. I didn't have to edit anything. I didn't. Yeah, crypto is not really my thing either, right? Let's see if I have this funny meme in my Discord here. Oh, I hope my crypto goes up with the stock market. Then buy stocks. Like, what are you doing, dude? Like, what are you doing? I think we got a few more things to cover today. And if they're... Yeah, regardless though, like 2 years ago, again, crypto was very overvalued when it was at 60K. It's not at 60K anymore, right? We put in this bearish projection, boom, it printed all the way down. As you can see, this is the exact same thing. After that, 1 year ago, 11 months ago, we told everyone, hey, we're closing our shorts on Bitcoin, right? We are closing these positions. We are no longer bearish on Bitcoin. I'm not saying I'm buying Bitcoin, but we are no longer going to be bearish on Bitcoin. So whatever happens, happens. You know, we make a video at the beginning and the end, and since we're trading on these monthly and weekly time frames, it could take a very long time for these things to pan out, right? You know, it's not going to happen a day from now. It's not going to happen a week from now. It's not even going to happen a month from now. It could be a whole year. It could be multiple years, right? So it's just different, you know. You know, it's really different. A lot of people who made a lot of money on crypto lucked out IMO. A lot of them gave it back anyways. Yeah, yeah. Everything has its peaks and valleys, though. Let's see. This is a current chart for Bitcoin. And I mean, hey, if you've been buying and holding since 2016, you're up crazy. Even if you've been buying and holding since the peak of 2017, you're up 43%. If you were buying 2019, you're up 600%. So, I mean, it is what it is. I personally would rather be investing in blue chip companies. Like, I really only trade like very profitable companies that offer big dividends, like are companies that are in positions to even be able to offer dividends in the first place, right? A lot of people ask like, why do you like investing in dividend companies? Well, dividend companies more often than not are very profitable companies that with growing revenues and are in the position to even be able to offer a dividend in the first place. You know, they're really quality companies that offer great, you know, regular dividends to their investors. And on top of that, like they completely gloss over the concept that dividend companies grow too, right? Like there's growth companies, there's dividend companies, and dividend companies grow too, right? And when there's growth in your dividend company, that dividend payout becomes bigger. So I mean, it's a win-win. I'm trying to full-time trade S&P and NQ futures, dude. That's awesome. I just covered a bunch of futures videos earlier in this. You're gonna have to watch the highlights on the YouTube, and we covered some commodities futures today. What about indices? Come to my YouTube channel. Dude, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe. I'm about to hit 500 subs. Big deal, dude. Like, oh, it's a big deal. But anyways, if you come to my YouTube channel, click on this playlist area and then click ETF, Index, and Mutual Funds. ETF, Index, and Mutual Funds. There's over 97 videos covering ETFs, index, and mutuals fund. We're covering every major market index for the United States, every sectoral index for the United States, major market indexes from other countries from around the world, right? US derivatives that you can use to gain exposure to these foreign assets in the US, like VTI is in here, SCHD, VTWV, KRE, VOX, a small cap, Russell 2000. So if you're interested in all of that, it's definitely available for you. Oh, then you're going to love this playlist. Should I get into the next company now? Is there anything else you'd like to ask me about?